pleasure to introduce you today to REPURPOLIS, the first drug repurposing board game. Why this game? Well, REPURPOLIS helps you understand the complex landscape of drug development while fostering collaboration, knowledge exchange, and strategic thinking. The theme used for this game is drug repurposing, as this field offers great learning opportunities. Drug repurposing consists of finding new therapeutic uses for existing medicines. As you might know, repurposing has the potential to be faster, cheaper and safer than de novo drug development, due to the ability to bypass several early resource-intensive stages, such as toxicology studies, CMC development and phase 1 clinical trials. By leveraging existing safety and manufacturing data, repurposed drugs are less likely to fail in later clinical phases and can reach patients more quickly. However, despite its promise, successful repurposing still requires a solid development strategy, including potentially running additional animal studies and clinical trials in a new indication. An appropriate formulation will be needed for the target population. Funding is essential to finance these costly steps. Timing of regulatory interactions also needs careful consideration. Commercialization strategy, that is, who will be the sponsor of the drug and bring it to the market? Do you have freedom to operate, and do you need to think about patenting your idea? And finally, does the product have an added value to the patient, healthcare and society? But above all, patient engagement throughout this whole process is of utmost importance. And all of these real-world factors have been turned into gameplay called REPURPOLIS. How to play REPURPOLIS. The objective of the game is for each team, representing an academic group, to develop a repurposing candidate and bring it to the patient. The game consists of 2 phases. Phase 1, as a team you will build a critical path of 16 key development steps. In Phase 2, you will play the critical path, earning or losing time and money along the way and collecting boosters to accelerate your development. You win if you reach the patient within the allocated time and budget, ultimately earning the Golden Patient Access Token. If you run out of time or money, you can replay the game with the same or a different candidate. In this game, you will find different types of candidate drugs, each representing distinct drug development scenarios, ranging from rare diseases to more common conditions, and from generic drugs to those that were shelved or never brought to market. Each type represents its own set of challenges and potential outcomes. For today's session, we're excited to introduce a brand new case, the colchicine case. This scenario was developed in close cooperation with Zon and Bay and brings fresh insight and complex strategic layers to the game. We highly encourage you to explore it today. Once you have selected your candidate, it's time to build the critical path. The path consists of 16 critical steps in drug development, represented by these cards. Each card has a definition on the back in case the topic is not well known yet. The 16 steps include research and development steps such as preclinical and clinical studies, regulatory interactions like orphan designation and scientific advice, patient engagement and other interactions, and finally freedom to operate, funding and commercialization. These steps are designed to stimulate real-world challenges and decisions that arise during the drug development process. Once you've outlined your critical path, it's time to bring it to life using the corresponding playing cards. Players will take turns reading their card aloud, and as a team, you'll decide how to move forward based on the instructions provided. Each card falls into one of 4 types: a choice, chance, lookup, or outcome card. As you progress, you'll gain or lose valuable resources like time and money. You may also pick up boosters along the way, which offer strategic advantages or help accelerate your development journey. The ultimate objective is to reach the patient by earning the Golden Patient Access Token. So let's dive in. Good luck and most importantly, have fun!